Today, we're here to graduate nursing school. Nursing school is quite the ride. We've laughed, we've cried, we've hugged each other until we've gotten over failed grades, failed competencies. We've given each other votes of confidence. We've helped each other as much as we could. And here we are, graduating together. We graduate not as individuals today, but as a family. With that being said, we're a very diverse family. We come from different backgrounds, different beliefs, different feelings on different topics. But the one similarity that we have as nurses is to improve the quality of life of those around us and to put them first, to care for them in their time of need and when they're most desperate and alone. Back to nursing school for the time being. It was a place where we all cried, laughed, wanted to quit, wanted to drop out, and gave up, all within 1 minute of our day starting. It was, class started at 8:30, it would be 8:31, and we would all just want to get up and walk out and just go to sleep for the rest of the day. But we couldn't, because we had a job to do, not only for us, not only for the people we love, but for the people we're going to take care of in the future. And one of our greatest skills that we've learned through nursing school or through life is to be able to find the silver lining in any situation and to bring light to it and to make those laugh in their greatest time of need. Whether it was a failed competency or a failed exam, we helped each other become better. And that's something that's special and unique to a nurse. That selfless help. To just want to help everybody they come across, to improve the quality of life and to just become better people. Being a nurse is probably the greatest thing that we can all do. And again, we graduate today not as individual nurses, but as a family of nurses. And I can say that as a foster kid growing up in different foster homes, never really feeling a part of anything in my entire life, always feeling like the outcast or the black sheep. Maybe I got lucky and I'm surrounded by nurses who again put the needs of others before the needs of themselves, or I'm just surrounded by people who are very, very accepting. I would like to thank all of you personally for making me feel a part of something, part of a greater cause. And I think that's what I was searching for a very long time. And I believe it was what a lot of us were searching for a very long time, but we found it while we were here. Our cause is to help everyone we come across. It doesn't matter what our differences are, where we come from. What matters is our love for other humans, regardless of their race, of their religion, of their background, whether they're drug addicts, or whether they're recovering drug addicts, whether they're deadbeat dads, or whether they're the mother of 12 who lives on welfare and smokes a pack of cigarettes a day. None of that is our concern. What our concern is healing them, is making them better, is teaching them how to live life in such a way that they can improve their overall health and the health of those around them. Because one of the biggest things we are as nurses is teachers. And we shouldn't just be teaching about disease processes and how to cure diseases and how to live with the disease, but we should be teaching love and acceptance as well. The hugs that our patients give us, the little notes they leave us, the appreciation that we get to see in their eyes is what makes this job worth it. And I know that all of you feel the same. That heartfelt appreciation you get from your patients. Yeah, sometimes you will have a bad patient or two, sometimes you'll have a bad day, but overall, you make a difference and you're trusted. And that's something that we shouldn't take lightly. That's what makes us great. Nursing, as you've heard over and over again, is the most trusted profession. And with that being said, we must hold each other accountable. Because if we don't hold each other accountable for being great nurses, being great leaders, great role models, then who will hold us accountable? We have to want to be great for others to view us as great. Never forget that. In all of your years of nursing, to love equally, to put everybody, regardless of how bad of a day you had, regardless of how bad your last patient may have been, to give everybody the chance to prove us wrong. And if they don't, forgive them for their hurt, and we need to heal them. With that being said, I'd like to conclude this speech by saying, from the bottom of my heart, I know you will all be great nurses. You have all fought day in and day out. You've gotten up day in and day out through your relationship problems. Some of you have given birth in this program and returned the next day and took an exam. You are amazing, amazing people. Your strive to want to be better, your unrelenting drive to success, and your overall compassion for something is unmatched. It truly is. Being from the kind of background that I'm from, I'm very jaded towards people, very skeptical, and I question everything, but being in this school has showed me that there's a lot of good in this world. There's a lot of people who care and love unequivocally. And I just ask that you never stop. Ever. So there will be days when you want to give up. There will be days when you have home problems and children problems and spouse problems, and your world is crashing down around you, as it has for a lot of you here in this program. But it never mattered. You got up and fought regardless. The fear of failure drove you. It drove you to be great people, and it drove you to be great nurses. And that fear should always be there. And you should always use it for the right reasons. You should always use it to never want to fail, to never want to harm your patient, to never want to not be a great nurse. It should drive you to want to know everything, to want to be able to help everybody. And most of all, it should drive you to want to change this profession for the better. Thank you. And I know you will all be great.